Josh, boy, oh boy, this case is really something. I'm sure, being in the true crime world as you are in podcasting, I'm sure this is probably something you've talked about on your show. Give us your assessment, if you would, please, of this one.
Really fascinating, right? It sounds like the authorities had almost nothing to go off of. They couldn't find a body, so you're dealing with a no-body cold murder. And it sounds like they had very little physical evidence that they were going off of from the crime scene itself. And then years later, what is it, 16 years later, you get these kind of spontaneous confessions to the whole thing. I guess it teaches us one thing about how these burdens really do weigh upon people, and that even after decades, people just need to say what actually took place. Another interesting thing is that there must have been other evidence connecting them to this crime. And there was the allusion there in the report to DNA, because they're not going to take just a confession out of nowhere, right? They need something other than a person confessing to it to tie them to that. So maybe it's the specifics that they understood about how the crime took place that were not made public in media reports. Maybe that was enough, or maybe there is this DNA evidence that was enough to kind of tie them to this murder. But it's going to be really fascinating to see how this whole thing plays out in court.